Welcome.
Welcome to our first episode of La Conexión
podcast. Let's do it. What's up?
This is the first episode. My name is Sandy.
My name is Carlos. For those of you who don't know who we are Carlos and Sandy.
Sandy and Carlos. And
and welcome to our first ever podcast. La Conexión. The connection for those of you who don't speak Spanish. New content, new form of content, podcast.
How exciting.
How do you feel?
I feel nervous a little bit.
I feel a little bit nervous too.
I don't know why. I feel like I'm being interviewed.
I feel like I'm being interviewed too.
Why are you copying me?
I'm not. I'm telling you how I feel.
You guys, through this podcast, you're going to get to know us and just...
Deeper.
Yeah, it's going to get deep in here.
You're going to get so deep inside.
Okay, Carlos, why?
Yeah.
By the way, we are husband and wife.
Husband and wife. We have
Babe, you're
kid.
literally copying what I'm saying.
We have a little toddler. She's asleep. That's the only time we're going to get to do these podcasts. And if you guys don't know, or if you are here from other social medias, we posted this. Welcome. You guys may have came from either TikTok, possibly like a YouTube, or maybe even Instagram. We have been thinking about doing the podcast for quite some time now, and we finally decided, like, you know what? Let's try it.
YOLO.
Let's see where it goes. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Sandy and I always have deep conversations at the end of the night when the baby's asleep, and so we're like, you know what? Why don't we just film it?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, see where it goes. So we're excited. And so this first podcast, basically we're just gonna go over kind of like how we met, and maybe play a little quiz game.
Just so you get to know us a little bit in case you have no idea who we are.
Yeah, and so we're gonna be covering like a number of things as far as podcasts go, our experiences in life as far as becoming parents,
Ooh.
our relationship, how that's been going, fun things, Q&A, maybe answering some of your guys' questions if there is anybody watching.
Maybe in the future we can do like they ask us questions in the comments and then we just answer.
Oh, like a Q&A.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's funny.
Oh, man, that's funny. But let's go ahead and get started with this podcast.
And by the way, a lot of the times we might sound like we're whispering or like we're being a little bit quiet, but the baby is literally like...
Yeah, she's knocked out.
She's asleep and we're not trying to wake her up.
Yeah, for all you parents out there, you guys know what we're talking about. Baby's down, and you gotta kind of be kind of like,
she recently started sleeping like 10 hours, so
yeah,
we're not trying to ruin that.
Not trying to ruin that. This is when we get our time, and so if we do whisper, I'm so sorry.
We can just get closer to you.
Sounds like those ASMR things, huh?
Oh yeah. Ooh, that sounds funny. Anyways,
so you want to tell them on how you came on to me?
so one day, basically we met each other because we used to work together at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Called
Chipotle.
Chipotle. We met at Chipotle, and a long time ago. We were about to be what?
10 years, boyfriend and girlfriend, almost.
9 years.
Well, 10
to be
years
exact.
in 2 years, in a year and a half. In a year and 12 months. Year and 12 months is 2 years.
It's a little bit
I'm not
sad.
good at math.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm really bad at math, but I'm good at money math.
Oh, that's all I care about.
Does that even make sense?
No. Anyways, in December this year, we turn 9 months.
What? What are you saying? 9 years and 9 months.
9 years.
Oh,
dating.
9 years dating. Dating together.
So this year,
It's our 9th year together.
So this year in December is our 9th year together. So next year will be.
Next year is our 10th year.
10 years.
Anniversary.
Yeah.
Dang, how do you put up with me?
I just have to.
I feel like I can get kind of annoying sometimes.
I feel like you could get annoying to other people, but not to me.
Really?
Actually, a little bit.
Like what?
I don't know. Just random things you do, you're annoying.
Number one thing that I do that's annoying.
Would you do that?
What
Like,
is that?
who air boxes? Like, who does that?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's annoying to me. Like,
That's the most annoying thing that I do?
probably.
I thought you liked that.
No, I always tell you stop, and you think I like it.
If you guys don't know what she's talking about, it's basically she'll just be randomly standing somewhere, and then I'll just start going like this. Like that.
That's not cute.
But it's just like a thing.
But you've always done that, and it's annoying, but I put up with it.
Really? Ask me.
No. What's the most annoying thing I do?
Sandy's most annoying thing that she does, and I feel like a lot of men can relate to this with their girls or their guys, is whenever she's not acting her normal self, like she's not Sandy, and there's something that is up, not necessarily something wrong, but there's something that is on her mind. She's either tired, hungry, or annoyed of something, or frustrated, or just there's something, but she does not admit to it and doesn't want to tell me anything.
At the moment.
Gives me like a vibe of like te doy asco. Like, that's how it feels. And that's the most annoying thing that you can do to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm just like, what's going on? And it's like the vibe just gets brought down.
But I have to say...
Oh, I have another annoying thing.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I need to explain myself. 98.9% of the time, when he asks me what's wrong and there's nothing wrong, I say nothing. And then he still assumes there's something, but there's really nothing. So then it bothers me that he keeps asking me what's wrong, if that makes sense. I think girls will understand what I'm talking about because there's nothing wrong, but now there's something wrong because you just asked me 7 times what's wrong.
Okay, but you have to understand that the way we got to asking you what's wrong is because you were not being your normal self.
I was probably just not talking for 1 minute.
That's not your normal self.
I just need a break from my own voice.
What? I've never heard that. Oh, another annoying thing about you is...
I thought this video was about getting to know us, not sharing what annoys about each other.
This is raw. Do you want to know or no?
Yes, hurry.
All right. You know, it's funny. I feel like as Mexican people or like Hispanics, Latinos, whatever you want to categorize or label yourself as, we always ask like double the question. Like right now I asked you, do you want to know or no?
Oh, yeah.
Like we add or no to everything. Do you ever do that? I'm sure you've done. You do that.
I do that.
Yeah. Huh?
But I'm trying not to.
Or not.
No, like I try not to do that because I feel like now that we have a kid, I realize it more. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's too many questions for her. So then I realize what I do.
Or like in Spanish too. Like, oh, or no.
Yeah.
Sí or no? Like you don't
¿Quieres
really...
arroz, sí o no?
Versus just saying, that's 2 questions. ¿Quieres arroz? And then, sí or no? That's another question.
I guess.
So it's kind of like, oh, do you want to go out to eat or not?
I guess that's normal.
Yeah, but it's 2 questions. It should just be, oh, would you like to go eat? Not, would you like to go eat or nah? Anyway, second annoying thing about you is I am a very, I don't know if it's like multitasking, but I don't know if you consider this multitasking.
Yeah, you don't. So
you know
what?
what I'm talking about? You know what I'm gonna say?
No, but you don't multitask, so I don't know what you're gonna say.
Okay, not multitask, but basically it's like if I'm doing something like something specific, like for example, I'm cooking breakfast, I'm cooking dinner, whatever, or like I'm cleaning, I like to play music during these times. And you don't like that.
I don't like to play music when I'm doing stuff.
But you don't like it when I'm doing stuff either.
I can't. You can.
You get upset.
I don't.
You get all like in a mood.
No, I don't.
And you're just like, I just have a headache because you're playing music. Facts.
I
100%.
think-
100%.
Okay, I
Cannot
think
deny
most
it.
of the time it's because it's not the kind of music that I want to listen to, but I don't tell you to stop it. I just let it be.
But I also take requests. For real, I'll be playing Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round.
I know, but whatever. Why are we still talking about what annoys each other? Because I have a long, long list.
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah.
We can go. I thought
Nah.
you said nothing annoyed you. And now you have a long list.
Well, you can't. You just made me make one in my brain.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, now you guys know a little bit more about what we are annoyed about.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyways, we met at Chipotle.
We did. I feel like first time I asked her to hang out was the Halloween party, and she said no.
I did say no because I just didn't want to go with the fuck boy.
Here we go.
What is that? Here we go. That's exactly what you just did.
I didn't.
Here we go.
I feel like when I first saw Sandy,
Yeah, tell us your first impression of me.
my first impression, I was like, damn, who's that girl? She has a really nice smile. That was my first impression. That was like one of the first thing that I ever noticed about her was her smile. I was like, man, look at her cheekbones. And like
They're a
this
little
whole,
bit gone now because I used to weigh 10 pounds less.
like this whole area, I was just attracted to it. I don't know if that's weird.
You were?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I was like, And you had like red lipstick on.
Really?
Yeah, you would always wear red lipstick.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, until I would take it off.
How would you take it off?
Come find out. But that was like the first thing I was like, whoa, who is that? I need to know her name.
And then what did you do?
And then I found out your name.
And what did you do with it?
And I was like, whoa, you have the same name my sister does. And then I was
And
kind
my
of
mom.
What? Oh yeah, and my mom. And so I was like, whoa, that's pretty weird. And then after that, I was kind of like, hey, who is that? Is she single? And she wasn't.
I was not.
And then she became single.
And yeah, I did.
Yeah,
And then you just fell in love with me.
I did.
Love at first sight.
What did you think about me when you first saw me?
I've told Carlos this so many times that when I first started working there, I didn't even know he existed for months. But then when I did, I was like, ooh, who's that guy? Because he had like, he also had the cheekbones and he
They're
had...
gone. Those are gone. Bro, I was like 170 at that time. Right now, I'm a thick boy, 230.
Okay, he was super like thin and not thin, but he would go to the gym a lot. And I was also getting into the gym, so I was like, ooh, who's that? And
Who's that bodybuilder?
yeah, literally. And then he had the cheekbones with the little scruff beard, and I was like, dang, that's really nice. And that's what I was attracted to, your beard, because I had never been with somebody with a beard. And that was like...
You were never with a man.
You can say.
You were just little boys.
So when I saw the beard, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was my first thought of you, that you were so hot because you had a beard.
And then?
And then what?
And then what else did you think?
And then when I became single, I was like, actually, you had already hit me up by then.
I did.
So we were kind of talking a little bit. And then one thing led to the next.
It went from literally I was a ghost to like we would hang out every day.
Literally. Oh, and then he owned a motorcycle.
Oh, there we go.
So when I saw him on the motorcycle, I was like, ooh. And then
I want to ride that.
yeah, exactly.
And then I didn't have my motorcycle that day when she said that.
Anyways, and then one time he invited me to a gym on his motorcycle, and I was like, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
And that's when I had just like kind of started my fitness working out journey. And yeah, that's how it kind of started. After that, we hung out literally every single day.
I think it took it was like 2 months of dating. Not even. Yeah, like 2 months of dating, and then we became boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, we started dating around like after Halloween, after I didn't go to the party you invited me to. Like, I guess we only dated, for like 2 months. All of November, all of December. And you asked me on the 30th of December.
Yeah, that was weird.
What?
Like how fast it was.
But our connection, I feel, was so like...
Our connection, conexión, la conexión podcast.
Nuestra conexión estaba como muy así.
Conectada, güey.
No, but like seriously, like I feel like we both felt a very strong connection, and we were just like, holy beep.
Like when two chihuahuas get stuck.
Like a what?
Like when two chihuahuas get stuck. That's how close we were.
Yeah, we got really close really fast, and then we just felt like, I don't know, I feel like the term like when you know is so right.
Yeah, that was like, that fit perfectly.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is like I was so single, and it was just like I was not expecting a relationship out of meeting her at work. It's like dating your coworker. It's kind of like that's something that I feel like a lot of times what happens when you date a coworker, it's just kind of like a
quickie.
Yeah, like, oh, let's just have fun, and then that's it, and then you don't really meet
which was what
wife.
We were kind of going into.
That's where it was going.
It started.
But then it just like it never got there. It went beyond that.
Because I was freshly single, and I was like, oh, this is not going to be like a serious thing. It's just like for fun and games, you know?
Yeah.
And then it didn't turn into that. It turned into 9 years.
9 years and a baby. Married.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
If you would have told me, Carlos, you're going to meet your wife and future baby mama at Chipotle, I would have just been like, what?
You would have quit.
Yeah, I would have just never thought like that was something that would happen to me.
Yeah, it was so random.
Yeah, one thing too, like in my head, I never thought I was ever gonna get married. I never thought I was gonna have a kid, and it's like I've done all of that.
Which we both had like the same like thought or
yeah.
I don't know the right word to use, but
thought.
We both thought we were not gonna get married or have kids, and then when we finally did get together, we were still like, we're never gonna have a kid for a few years.
Yeah, more like we're not gonna get married. We're just gonna be together, and then we never like thought about having a kid.
We never even talked about having a kid or getting married.
Yeah, we didn't.
It was just like we were just living life together. And
then we did.
And then one day I just got baby fever, and I was like, holy, I want to have a kid.
And then it happened. And now we have a toddler. So after all these years and everything that we've gone through, are you happy that you met me at Chipotle and took a chance on me?
After this many years, I feel like I'm being interviewed. I feel like I would not change anything in the world about how everything played out up to this date. Like,
yeah, same.
It's literally the best thing that's ever happened to me, meeting you, because you helped me create my child.
Yeah.
And she's like the best thing in the world to us.
Yeah. She's the best. She's awesome. She's fun. She's just like both of us combined.
She's so funny.
She's fun. Like it's fun.
She's
like,
not even 2 years old, but she's like the funniest person ever.
Whole conversations, everything. It's kind of like my biggest thing out of like a relationship and out of like existing as a person, I have found the purpose in life is to have babies and have like build your own family.
To us.
Yeah, like to us, right? Like that's like the biggest thing. And so I feel like I'm so glad that this happened and grateful that I now have my own family, and we're just gonna keep building it bigger and bigger, maybe like 10 more kids.
I don't know about that.
But if you don't have kids and you can have kids and you're able to, right? 10 out of 10 recommend.
I feel like kids are not for everyone.
But if they are for you, they're the best.
Yeah, but if you are thinking about having a kid, do it. Like, do it.
If you're thinking about it and you can, do it.
It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, but
The most rewarding.
the most rewarding ever. Like,
And there's never going to be a perfect time for you to have a kid.
yeah, there isn't, and we
Financially
realize that.
stable, like all that. It's like you're never gonna know when.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna wrap up this first ever podcast with us here.
If you guys made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. This is only the first episode. If you thought it was a little bit boring, it's okay. Just hang tight till the next one, because this was just like an introduction of who we are.
Also, let us know what you guys want to hear or see, and any questions or any topics that you guys would like for us to go over, as far as like any sort of conversation or any questions about like your relationship or being a parent or experiences that you guys want us to share. Let us know.
Ask us questions.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Nice.